Lovers of the BBC show Ghosts will be aware of the amazing array of comedy actors starring in the British comedy. However, the co-creator, who stars in the spooky show himself too, shared details of a character who was axed from the programme's first series. Matthew Baton created Ghosts alongside Sex Education and Peep Show star Jim Howick, with the first series airing in 2019. The spin-off from Horrible Histories follows, as the title suggests, a group of ghosts who haunt a country house. All of the supernatural characters join newly married couple Alison and Mike Cooper, played by Charlotte Ritchie and Keel Smith-Pinnow, who have just moved into a brand new home. Despite being ghosts, Alison can actually interact with them, after she was pushed by them and forced into a coma, resulting in her being clinically dead for 3 minutes. The incredible characters have all died under interesting and wild circumstances, and each represents a different period in history. Ahead of the hit comedy series returning for a 4th series, Matthew gave fans an insight into a character who didn't make it onto BBC screens. The actor who plays Thomas Thorne told press at the Edinburgh International TV Festival about the interesting cast removal. He said, "I mean, we had a character that, for whatever reason, I think it was because the scripts were too long, and it was also something that would have been tricky to keep doing, but we had a character throughout the first series that we then cut." Matthew continued, "A guy called Pete, who haunted the neighboring property that has long since been demolished. So has just standing in a field. The idea was that they could always reference, 'Oh, it could be worse.' What we wanted was a situation where they hate these people for moving into their house and threatening to renovate it and turn it into a hotel. That Alison could always turn around and go, 'Do you want to be like that? Because if we don't do this, this place would probably just end up demolished and that's what your fate would be.' So, it was the reason for the ghosts to be like, 'Actually, we've got it fairly good here, we should pipe down.'" Fans of the show will speculate as to who may have been a perfect actor to perform the role, as the show boasts a high caliber of comedy stars. The sitcom already features Simon Farnaby and Lolly Adefope, who have starred in Paddington Bear and This Time with Alan Partridge respectively. Matthew sat on a panel with Lolly alongside co-star and staff Let's Flats actor Keel and Ghosts co-creator Jim Howick. Jim gave an insight into how the new series will pan out, while keeping his cards close to his chest. The Sex Education star told Digital Spy, "We're going to see some stuff about Robin, played by Lawrence Rickard. I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, there will be origin stories basically. There will be quite a few flashbacks." The showrunner added, "We're also very conscious of what we like to do with the flashbacks is incorporate them in the modern-day story and allow the flashbacks to affect what's happening in the modern day. I think otherwise it just becomes an indulgence." Ghosts Series 4 returns on September 23, on BBC One and BBC iPlayer at 8:50 p.m.